Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon. If you'd rather join my Patreon instead, you can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, all right? I just heard clairaudiently where the magic happens. I heard those words. Yeah, okay. We have the Three of Cups here. What I'm seeing with the Three of Cups energy here is that you're dealing with someone. There's an energy of a man in particular. Okay. This man is in your reality as a divine feminine, right? Like you as a divine feminine have this man in your reality. This is someone in the energy of intrusion. This is an intruder, right? Meaning there's someone here who is in your reality, but they're not meant to be. They're not in alignment with you and they're not who you think they are. Therefore, you have seen this person to be something that they're not for a long time. Whoever this is, take it how it applies for your reality. They've always held a particular perspective in your eyes. We have the Five of Wands. This person, this man feels like you're fighting them. You know, they feel like, in other words, you want them, but you're playing hard to get. Them being in the energy of being an intruder, intrusion energy here, means that this is someone who wants you to be with them by force. This is a karmic man, a Jezebel spirited man. Like this is someone who's been in your energy for a while, you know. This is not something here whereby you haven't known someone and then now you know them. It's like they've been in your life. However way the relationship dynamic is between you guys, meaning in other words, whoever they are to you, you have had no clue whatsoever about who someone truly is here. Because Three of Wands, I said Three of Wands, okay. So Three of Cups to the Five of Wands, I see like this person's always within the energy of what's to come, right? like they're the type of individual that tends to look ahead all the time. Like they're a dreamer of the future. They're a dreamer of like, this is what I want to be type of energy, right? This is what I want to do. This is where I want to go. This is how I want to look. This is how I want to do this, you know? So they're always in that mind frame where it's like they're in that energy of futuristic perspective. This person feels like you're fighting them off. It's like you want them, but you just, you know, don't want to make it look like an easy challenge. This particular man walked into your life, and whoever they've been since then, you have a certain level of awareness to who you think they might be because of who they've showed up as in your reality. But in this person's actual reality, their reality and their truth of identity is not who they're showing up as in your reality. They're meaning, in simpler terms, this person shows up in a particular way in your life, but that doesn't mean that the way they show up in your life, that's who they actually are. It's like this is someone that they've been in your life long enough to know you in a particular sense, and with that being said, they've interpreted your identity in a particular way, like, oh, I think I figured you out enough to understand that, you know, this is how I need to show up in your reality. But this person doesn't have good intentions behind how they're showing up, even if they portraying themselves to be a good person, right? It's not, this person has hidden secrets here, hidden motives with the moon energy. Like you're dealing with someone who's been in this illusion of you and them are meant to be together. Someone looks at you as theirs, like Eight of Wands. You're dealing with someone who suffers from jealousy issues. Yeah, this is somebody who does not want you to be looked at. They don't want you to go outside. They have things that they would rather have you not wear, places you'd rather not be, and you know, all that. This person is like strongly narcissistic. The reason they've come into your reality thinking that this whole time you and them are meant to be together, despite it being clear that that's not true, to them, that's not how they see it. I do see that this is not someone you're meant to be with here. I see you wouldn't go for this person. You're aware that they're karmic despite who they are. You might be allowing this person in your energy because you know you are awaiting their evolution, or they're not close enough to you to, you know, do anything, or you know, despite them being karmic, you know how to draw boundaries. But whatever the case is for you, beloved, you have someone in your energy here that is not on your vibration, your wavelength, and you know, because of that, they don't interpret life the same way as you do. You might be who you are, do what you do, but how they receive it is a totally different truth than how it actually is. It's like you can say something, this person will interpret it differently than what it actually means coming from you. So actions that you do as well, behavior, you know, mannerisms, like facial expressions, like body language, this person, all of that, they interpret it outside of the truth of what you actually mean or what it actually means. This person, meaning for a long time, they've been in the illusion that you and them are meant to be together. They've interpreted your identity in their life in that way. It's like looking at you and experiencing in a particular way because of all that they've interpreted from you. They think that, you know, it's a fated encounter. It's like this person's like, why else would we have met? This person, I don't know if you're picking it up in the energy, but they are already asserting themselves as like they own you, or like you already belong to them. They're already in that energy of narcissism, of thinking that, it's already supposed to be like that. Like, me and you are already supposed to be together. Like, it's like from the first time, like from the first sight. Like, what do you mean? Like, you look like someone who belongs to me. You belong to me. Like, you see what I'm like? I don't know, man. This is a heavy narcissist here. Almost like a bully. Because the illusion keeps you in your own feelings and thoughts about a situation. This person's illusion, it feeds into something that isn't real. It's like if you ever told this person straight up, raw, uncut, like, yo, I don't give a fuck about you, they still wouldn't believe you. Like, they'd still be in that same state of being of like, you're mine, or we belong together. It's like, I don't know. Like, this person, they look at you as somebody who, like, they look at this whole situation as like, I respect you, your world, your identity, but then there's me, my world, and my identity. And it's like, whatever you live in, that is your box, and whatever I live in, that is my box, right? So it's like, if you say to them, I don't want you, da 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 da, they interpreting it as like, man, that's your box of reality, but let me take you outside of your box and into my box, so you see things my way. You understand? Like, this person is trying to do that. They're trying to figure out a way to get you to see something here. Like, see that I love you, see that I mean it. This energy of a man doesn't show up in the messages frequently as the other energies of men. This man shows up in particular times. Like, I feel like this time he's showing up for a particular reason in your world, in your life, and in your reality here. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. There's a reason this energy is coming up now. Like, you're being made aware of this man's presence, this man's emotions, thoughts, and subconscious, because what I'm seeing here is like, he's going to try and do something here. Like, this man is going to try and do, it's like a hint. He's gonna throw a hint at you. So this is a man that's about to cross a line here, or overstep a boundary, or bully his way into your heart. Like I said here already, even if you were to be with this person, they'd want to own you as if you are a possession. Like, you'd be treated as a doll figure. You know what I'm saying? Like, their voice would be low in your life, right? Everything they say goes, and things of that nature. They're already, so you see, they're already that sort of person here. Like, they're like that. And when you say to them, no, I don't want you, they looking at you as, man, you just being childish with it, or you being immature about it, or you acting up, or you playing hard to get. I don't know who's been feeding this man's illusions, but there's contributing factors like people, places, and things that influence this man's illusion, further increasing it into believing his own things, especially with regards to the situation. He already has his own things. You know what I'm saying? The people around this man, there is someone in particular that he trusts. It's like certain people that he can count on here, not just one particular person, but there's energies of people whom He tells things that he wouldn't tell anyone else. Conversations he has with people, those people, you are brought up. There is things spoken amongst them, and it resonates with, this energy in particular of these contributing factors. These people feed this man further into this illusion. I'm hearing the conversations with this Ace of Swords energy. Like I'm hearing the context of the conversations, the overall theme of the conversations revolves around forbidden fruit. It's like these people are telling this man that, just because you are forbidden fruit, it doesn't mean you can't be conquered, or it doesn't mean, he can't have you, he can do more. It's like they're pushing him to you here intendedly. And because these people are the one this man trusts, he abides by whatever they say. It's like real life. Like the person you trust, if they really say something, you're gonna take it seriously. Like you act upon it. It is what it is because you trust them. The relationship dynamic is built on that foundation. So with this hangman energy, to say the least, this man will never think you don't want him. He'll never ever think that way. It'll forever seem to him, or be, in his reality, it'll forever look like, you and them are meant to be together. That will be his perspective. He'll hold that. He's in that perspective. Yeah, so this is not the only man in your reality, right? There are many others, or plenty others, that, are tugging at you energetically, emotionally, mentally, physically here. It's like this is a common theme currently in your life, where you have like a entourage of men that all have whatever reason they feel is right to want you, and like force you to be with them, or love them, or take them back, or this or that. Like there's just a lot going on right now. So back to this particular man's energy, like he's showing up for a reason here. Something is about to happen. He's going to try something. This hint here, it's like he's going to like test his luck, or test the waters with you. He's going to try something here. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what this is. All right, let's take a look here. Man, these people be talking way too much in this man's ear about you. Like these people that this man trusts. Yeah, that's why the Three of Cups came out first here. These people heavily contributed to 50% of this man's feelings and thoughts about you. Their words like really like affect this man's mind and heart. It's like what they say really matters to this man. This man doesn't care about anyone but these specific people here. It's like he relies on their perspectives. And we have people in our lives where they say something and it changes your whole mood, your whole idea, or your whole thought process and emotional understanding. Like people around us that we love and trust impact us in particular ways. They have a deep impact. It is what it is here. So this, okay, now we have death energy, death rebirth here. This is a man here that, this journey that he's on with you, in terms of however he has crossed paths with you. It's the beginning of a certain journey that you have with this man. Like, there's something here, but he feels that that particular something is that in the end you and them are going to come together. Like, he looks at this as like the happily ever after energy will occur. There's something here. So what this man is about to do, it's like he's trying to change the way things have been. Like, if you have a particular way you treat them, and if you have like, they basically want to make you think differently about them or feel differently about them. They're trying to get your attention, simply put here. Like, this man doesn't want to understand that, you don't want them, or you and them is never going to happen. The Hierophant reverse, like with this Hierophant reverse energy, you belong to someone else, right? There is someone already who you're meant to be with. Someone already has your heart. This man is trying to get in the way of that. They're trying to take you from another person. They're trying to get in the way of something you and someone else are meant to have. They're trying to break you and someone up here. Yeah, they're trying to enable you to abandon something and come to them. Abandon someone. They want you to choose them. So them trying to quote unquote get your attention is just the first step to a bigger plan that they have. Because like I said here, this man believes you and them are meant to be together. So they're going to orchestrate events. Like, they're going to show up in your, this is why this message is coming out. This man is going to show up in your reality and try to do certain things to provoke you to step out of character, so that they have you in a vulnerable moment, to enable you, to overstep, so that you do something that fucks up your relationship. He's going to be doing this purposely. It's like he's going to show up in your reality and do certain things, and it's going to be a build-up. That's how they're viewing it. That's this orchestration of the plan. They want to put you in a compromising position so that you fuck this relationship over and they can have you. Crazy. It's wild. They're hoping, it works. Like, this is something they've been sitting on. Like, they've been wanting to do this. This man has been hiding in plain sight, planning this. Like, in their world, in their reality, in their life, they've been in constant orchestration of all these events they want to unravel in your reality. It's like, oh, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, like, oh, they're just planning their movements. They're planning what they're going to say, how they're going to say it. They're planning, their gestures and their body language. They're planning how they're going to be when they're in your reality, to do something to trigger a certain effect here. Because this man wants you to leave your person. They want you to choose them. They want you to abandon your relationship. Like, pretend it never happened. With this King of Cups reverse, like, pretend, you never loved them. That's crazy. to them it's like they're perceiving their actions in a way of, you're going to think and feel that like they really care, like they really going the extra mile to have you, they really want you like that, they really would do anything. They're thinking, simply put, you're going to look at everything that they're going to be doing as like, damn, like they really want me, they really want to be with me. Like, even if that's the case, which it is though, it means nothing because you're with someone else. Like, isn't that clear? Why do you want to keep overstepping? Why are you trying to break a home to build one? It doesn't make sense. How is that going to work? It's like, let me break you and break you out of this relationship at the same time. And then I want you to be mine, not considering, oh, you are unhealed now that you've experienced something this traumatic, or, oh, this was monstrous of me to even have intentions like that towards another person's relationship. I should get my own girl, get my own woman, get my own person. No, those are not, that's not what this person is on. That's not their state of being. They just want what they want, which is you. Like, this person is careless and stubborn. We have double strength energy. Like I said, stubborn. Emphasis on stubborn. Like, this level of being stubborn, it's showing up here. It's symbolic, okay? It needs to be spoken of. Therefore, this man's not just stubborn on some like, oh, you tell me something and I don't do it. It's like, it could be something life-threatening. But if he's stubborn about something, he could risk someone else's life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, oh, I've made up my mind. It's not even just about that. Like, this man, he's set in his ways. No one can take him out of his ways. Behind the scenes in this man's life, you have no idea who he truly is. This man is an insecure man who has a lot of addictions and a lot of mental issues. He has anger problems and jealousy issues as well. This is what you're not seeing with the devil to the Five of Cups. You're not seeing this. Like, this is a man, being with them is just taking a trip down the pit of your karmic self, your self-know. It's like you'll be going backwards because you'll be dealing with a type of a man whom you are far evolved than him. You're far ahead, you're far advanced, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually here. It's like you'd be like his mom. And because he's an unhealed person, you'd literally just take all those burdens of an unhealed child who didn't have a relationship with a specific parent here. There's real things going on, right? It's not just, oh, they want me. This is like, okay, if you decide to do this with this person, you will end up in a situation you'll deeply regret for the rest of your life. You will not forget about your person that you abandoned. It will haunt you because you know the heartbreak they would be walking in for the rest of their life, because this relationship you have with someone here is truly divine. It's like, this is someone this is a comic that's trying to come up against a divine relationship here. It's like leaving Being with someone like this would be like working at like McDonald's or some or Wendy's. Like it's just, there's much more to life type of energy. This man is not, this life-changing experience that they think they are. Because the narcissism stems from them thinking that they're this phenomenal, perfect gentleman energy, and they're not. Like, they're not worth you. I'm being called to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time and I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.